Are you planning to take the computer-based IELTS and wondering how the exam is being done? My name is Monsieur Salsa, and if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming videos. Alright, right before we start, I would like you to know that the tips that I'm going to give you is based on my experience, and I didn't really look for an agency to take the IELTS examination, so it's up to you. So let's get started. At number 1, you can write down any information or answer on a piece of paper. What I mean by this is that right before you start your examination, the instructor will give you a piece of paper. On that piece of paper, it will have instructions on it, so you can write down anything because at the end of every section, they will collect that paper. At number 2, the face-to-face interview. I know it is a computer-based examination, but it's still a face-to-face interview when it comes to your speaking examination. So it's either right before your reading, listening, or writing exam, or after that examination. Or you can choose another day based on the availability of the speaking examination. At number 3, timer on the screen. So during your examination, you are not allowed to wear any kind of watch. So if you're time conscious, you don't have to worry because the timer on the screen will show like in the middle of the computer screen, so you don't have to worry about it. At number 4, make use of the on-screen tools. What I mean is, you can actually change the font size, the font style, or even the background right before you take the examination. So it's up to you. What I did was, I choose the larger font size because if you're trying to take the examination, you have to make sure that you have read the words exactly as on the screen. So it was very convenient on my part, to be honest. At number 5, you get your own headphone. So during your listening examination, the headphone is now attached to the computer screen. It is much easier for you to listen to the conversation, to be honest. I took the exam last week and I got like 8.5, so it's about 5 mistakes overall. So you can actually adjust the volume based on your preference, so just do it. At number 6, you have 2 minutes to review your answers from your listening examinations, compared to the written exam, which you will have 10 minutes to transfer your answers from one paper to the answer form. During your computer-based examinations, you will only have 2 minutes to check the spelling. And to be honest with you, 2 minutes is enough to check all the words that you have entered on the screen. At number 7, the timer doesn't show any seconds. Please be mindful that when you take the examination, I know that the timer is on the screen, but it doesn't really show the seconds in a minute. What I'm trying to say is that it will only show like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 1 minute. But there will be no seconds, so please be careful when it comes to checking the time. At number 8, breaks between sections. So when you're going to take the listening examination, the only time that you can go out and ask for a break is when you are finished. But when you have like 10 minutes left, you are not allowed to do so. And during the examination, you are not allowed to go out when the written instructions or the instructions were given. So you just have to wait each sections when you are finished. So be mindful. Alright, at number 9, no need to count words. Remember the last time that you took the written examination? Well, when it comes to the computer-based IELTS, you don't have to worry for like 1 to 2 minutes to count your words because on the right bottom part of the screen, you will know how many words are there on your written examination. So, it was so handful, to be honest. At number 10, the screen will not switch automatically. So I would like you to be careful because when it comes to taking the computer-based IELTS, it has something to do with your multitasking. So while you're listening, you're actually reading. So if you're going to just wait for the screen to switch to the next page, that will not happen. So you have to manually click on the right arrow in order for the screen to be on the next page. So that's a reminder. Number 11, less people, less noise. So imagine when I took the IELTS back in the Philippines, there were like 50 people in a room wherein you hear a lot of noise. When it comes to the computer-based IELTS, even though you have like 10 to 15 people, you can still listen very carefully because aside from less people, you will have your own headphones. So it was very helpful to listen to the conversation when it comes to your listening examination. So it was really, really good. Number 12. So, do you know that there's a notepad on the computer-based IELTS? So, in order for you to have a notepad, all you have to do is to highlight the word that you have selected, and then you have to right-click on your mouse, and it will show notepad. But who has the time to write down on the notepad? I would suggest that you have to just write down using a pen. It's much easier, and it's not ideal to use the notepad, to be honest, because you have less time. Number 13, the drag and drop and then the copy and paste feature. Do you know that you can actually copy and paste a word during your computer-based IELTS? It was really amazing because if you're not really sure about the spelling and then you see the word on screen, just copy and paste it. And then when it comes to your drag and drop feature, you have the option to drag and drop your answers in the box provided, especially during your written and your reading examination. At number 14, so the autocorrect is disabled. So every time you use a computer, right, when the spelling is wrong, it will turn red, and then you have an option to autocorrect the spelling. Well, when it comes to your computer-based IELTS, just to make sure that you have to double check the spelling because it will not do that. So wrong spelling is wrong. At number 15, you can highlight a word or words. One of the most important features that I like during the computer-based examination is that you can actually highlight a word. In order for you to do that, just highlight the text that you would like and then just right-click on your mouse and then select highlight. It is very important because when it comes to your reading examination, there will be a lot of words. In order for you not to be confused, so just select a word and highlight it, and it will really an easy reading for you. Alright, the last but not the least, the results will be released in 3 to 5 business days. So compared to your written examination, your results will be released in 14 business days. But when it comes to your computer-based IELTS, you will receive your results in 3 to 5 business days. Based on my experience, I took the exam last week and I received it in 3 business days. It was really amazing. And what's more amazing is that you can actually request 5 more copies free of charge, wherein you can request a copy and then send directly to the institution that you would like to receive your form or receive your results. Alright, that's it for today, and if you're planning to take the IELTS examination soon, best of luck. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so in order for you to get updated for more upcoming videos. Have a nice day.